Just 9 hours until polls open, ballots are headlined by races for governor and U.S. Senate.
Voters will determine the direction of our state and could sway the balance of power in our nation's capital.
In the race for U.S. Senate, Democratic Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes is taking on incumbent Republican Senator Ron Johnson.
Democratic Governor Tony Evers is running for re-election against Republican challenger Tim Michels. New tonight, Bruce Harrison with the final campaign message from both candidates.
Tim Michels made the broad stop the last stop on his campaign tour. Today, we heard from him and the sitting governor, Tony Evers, throughout the day ahead of what's expected to be a very contentious election on Tuesday. Tim Michels on stage in Kenosha the night before the election. He says it was the unrest in that city in 2020 that pushed him to run.
But I know that everybody's ready for change, and change is a-coming tomorrow.
Michels, a business executive, has been running on a ticket to improve the economy and bust crime.
They know that inflation is up. They know that crime is up. They know education test scores are down. And they know that your 401k values are down.
He's challenging incumbent Tony Evers. The latest Marquette University law poll shows the two in a dead heat.
To be able to introduce to you your governor, Tony Evers.
On Monday, Evers also made his final campaign stops.
We've fixed the damn roads. We've cut taxes in the state of Wisconsin by 15%. We've fully funded our public schools and our University of Wisconsin system and our technical college system.
Evers also targeted Michels on women's rights and the environment.
Whether it's abortion, whether it's climate change. You think about climate change and how important that is to our state.
With the race so tight, county vote tallies will be watched closely once the polls close Tuesday. Reporting in Kenosha, Bruce Harrison, TMJ4 News.
All right, Bruce, thank you. On the Senate side, Ron Johnson wrapping up his 10-day bus tour today in Waukesha County, while Mandela Barnes took his RV tour to Glendale.
It's a handful of votes per ward. You can literally win this election just by the doors you knock on today.
Because we understand our nation's in peril. We're in real trouble here.
Right now, Republicans hold 50 seats in the Senate. Democrats have 48, but both independent caucuses with the Democrats. Now, the left holds the majority due to the tie-breaking vote for Vice President Kamala Harris.
So let's look at the big races. This is where I will be on election night using this technology to give you county by county results on the two biggest races, with Tony Evers and Tim Michels in the governor's race and Mandela Barnes and Ron Johnson in the Senate race. 4 years ago in the governor's race, it was Tony Evers winning by fewer than 30,000 votes. And 6 years ago, it was Ron Johnson, let me find that again here, with Ron Johnson winning by just under 100,000 votes. Keep in mind, that was a presidential election year. And then when we look at the last presidential race, it was Joe Biden winning Wisconsin by fewer than 21,000 votes. So the other key races we're going to keep an eye on, the Attorney General's race and the Secretary of State race. Shannon?